It's the year 1070, and the four nations lived in harmony until... Weapons! Yes, we have guns now. Big guns like the musket and a cannon and this one, the flintlock, and it's gonna be fun! So, I'm Tox, and welcome to War Crime Simulator. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's get to it. We're gonna be putting humans in the top left. We're gonna be putting elves in the top right. Orcs in the bottom left over here. This entire island is connected, I made sure, and orcs over here in this little island because they hurt me. They hurt my soul, so I want to punish them a little bit because they always punish me. I feel like that's fair. I deserve a little bit of love every now and then. Okay, now we named them something appropriate with the power of movie magic. Hiya! Starting from the left, we have Bob, the champion of skulls, the Adari, Gug of Tick of Talk, and Greg. We like Greg. He built a nice cozy place here. Hello, Greg. I'll be watching you, Greg. I watch you when you sleep, Greg. Okay, anyways, it takes them a long time to get to weapons, and I also have the modern mod on, so, yeah, I'm gonna let it go up until, like, year 2000, and, I'm gonna go play, like, a game of Warhammer or something, but that's how long this is gonna take. Enjoy the time-lapse! Okay, it's now the year 2026, almost a full 1,000 years. Let's see how our little boys are doing. So first off, Greg. They have real big armies. This modern weapons mod also adds in a whole bunch of new melee weapons and stuff like that. I don't see many people with firearms yet. Real bad. Okay, I've given each nation's an adequate amount of guns and a lot of boom. Technically it's the other way around, but just look at these absolute units ready for war. And also the modern buildings actually look kind of sick, especially these ones. I don't know, I really love the way they are I just really like them. Words hard sometimes. Okay, wartime. Who's gonna be the first to attack who? I wonder if these guys are gonna try shooting across the pond. Hey, why don't you have weapons? Oh, no. Everyone in this economy gets a gun. That's a big boy with a gun. That gun's the size of a building. Angry civilians are on, so again, some more war crimes. Jungle warfare. Pew, pew. Just the war of the archers. I like how they're using their guns kind of like cannons. They're arcing their shots. They're just like, I'm gonna snipe you from across the border. Pew! It's like, you just get up close and personal, bayonet them. I think right here from the kingdom of Greg, we have a giant movement. Look at all of these people. They're gonna, oh, poor man. I'm surprised you haven't been shot. Oh, they're getting gunned down. Oh, but Greg's army's finally fully here, so the kingdom of Bob the Champion of Skulls. I'm not gonna say that entire name each time. They might be losing a lot of territory in the upcoming little war right here. I thought that was all cannons for a second. I'm like, I do not remember giving you that many cannons. And I'm excited to see cannons go off. Oh yeah, we just saw the first cannon shot right there. That was a big boom. Bob is making a lot of headway over here, but Greg is just not giving it. Okay, a lot of Greg soldiers just died there. Come on, Greg, you have your own cannon. Start lobbing some shells. Ooh, okay, Bob just ended up dropping one of their armies over here at the border of Greg. This could be devastating. I don't think Greg has that. Oh, no, wait, no, never mind. They have their biggest armies over here. I don't think they're being able to make much of a headroom. Sad. I do wish they had. Oh my God, what just happened? Oh, they're being shelled. Yeah, I think Greg had enough of you guys. They're like, you're gonna return to your home, or we'll make you return to your home. On the northern front, Greg is kind of losing. It's hard to really tell. They are really evenly matched. The Eldari are kind of just not doing much towards Bob anyway. Also, they're just like kind of being peaceful. Like, these border towns have been shelled. Look at this, just so many abandoned buildings. Besides that, they're kind of being very good to each other, which I'm very surprised about. Speaking about good, the orcs just decided, yeah, Greg had enough, which I'm okay with this. You know, the dwarves kind of deserve this, let's be honest. They had this coming for a while now. Ooh, the Eldari's moving directly into the human homeland. This is quite bad. How many humans are left? 650 compared to their 500 soldiers, but most of their soldiers are in the south. Good for them. That's exactly where the Eldari are running to. Okay. Oh, who has the cannons? Is it the humans? No. Yep. Nope. The elves brought their cannons, so this might not go according to plan for all of them. It is important to note that all of these guys do have the same weapons, so there is no favoritism. They're all using the 1877 weapon. If we're going purely based off of territory, the elves are winning. I never thought I would get to say those words. I'm a very happy man today. If we're going based off population, the elves are winning and the orcs are being demolished. How did I miss this? I guess shelling. The elves just put all of their troops like in this territory right here and started blowing them up, I guess. And of course it also helps that they have like a little group right here of just mercenaries. Oh my, okay. Those cannons might be a bit too powerful. Just a tad. There's only 3 cannons in this entire group and they just destroyed an entire city. The orcs don't have enough soldiers to defend against this army and it's only 13. I think their kings just got killed. For the first time ever, I think the orcs the elves killed the orcs. This is such a rare event. Am I actually going to have an elf victory? I will be a very happy talks if that is the case. This scares me. What's happening over here? They just keep sending troops to the meat grinder. And look at the dwarven army. They've lost so many troops that some of them are reverting back to using mallets and sticks. Okay, that was a war crime. That was a war crime. That was an 80. They were 80. That was 135, I believe. That just goes to show you the difference in power between these units. And especially if they have boom on their side. Which, in all due fairness, it looks like their explosions have been taken out. So no more cannons for the humans, or at least in that army. But here comes one of their biggest armies, and they probably have cannons. No. Okay, nope, someone has cannons. Who has cannons? Who's blowing stuff up? Reveal yourself. Oh, I have no clue. The elves are making sure to exterminate the orcs, which I appreciate personally. I am very happy with this. Yeah, the thing that really sucks for these troops is when they lose their elite units. So I'm talking about their cannons or their muskets. They can't get them back because they just don't have the infrastructure to rebuild muskets or cannons that fast. And I don't believe they pick them off dead bodies either. So we're seeing a lot of people with spears pop up and shields and wooden axes and stuff like that, simply because there's just lack of resources. I feel like there's a deep implication between how war affects resource and scarcities and developed nations in this entire thing, but I'm too big of a dumb American to go down that rabbit hole. So farmers farm, big boom go boom. And we're not going to think about higher level concepts for now. We're going to put that in the corner of our mind and just be happy that the elves are doing so well. Apparently, all I needed to make sure that the elves won was give them guns. Seems about right, honestly. Ooh, yeah, nope. The Bob, the champion of skulls, is no longer fit for this world. Greg and the Eldari are just completely hammering them in. Here's another big army. That's complete. That's their probably most elite units at the moment. Let's see how this war goes. Oh, yeah, no. The second those cannons start shooting, it's just spaghetti. And not the good type. I'm talking about mom's spaghetti. Knees weak, arms heavy. That's an old song I haven't thought about in a while. I am actually extremely curious on what led to the elves winning this, because at the start of this, every single nation was extremely even for the most part. If I had to imagine, it had to do with the orcs being on an island, which you would think would help, but when everyone has ranged weapons and bombs, not so much. That advantage kind of goes away. And Bob did hold off for an extremely long time, especially because they were sandwiched between two equally powerful nations. So I think that really was, geography really was the reason the elves won. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be saying won. It's still way too early to tell, but I mean, come on. Who do you think is gonna win? The Eldari or Greg? Greg, come on. Greg from accounting. I don't think he's gonna win. Look at this man. I can't find him. I would have you look at this man, but he teleport. Where are you? There you are. Look at this man. He thinks he's all that with his steel legendary armor. Okay, kind of looks cool and you look like Poseidon, but that's besides the point. Look at Greg's General King, which is dead. No, here he is. Okay, he is also the same. In fact, he is worse off than Greg's leader because he has silver, and Greg's leader is using mithril, or the red one. Damn. I thought I had him there. I was very mistaken. How are they still alive? They've had elves on their territory for so long, and pretty well equipped elves. I say that while I zoom into probably the worst army. Half of these men are using sticks. Well, bows. The other half are using sticks. What happened to you guys? Is one of your... Oh, okay. This is more of your main army over here. Those are just the peasantry. Fight, peasants. Fight for my amusement. Blow them up. Shell them. That guy who had the flag just went whee. I love how they get thrown around so much. Why are you bombing that one area? Oh no. Whoa, this has to be one of the best units I've ever seen. You have blessed and veteran along with tough. No wonder they're shelling you. You're gonna be hard to kill. Okay, that's just not. So, to explain what was happening, I have angry villagers on, so the villagers just kept on rushing this cannon, and he just kept on kamikazing himself, and it worked. He just kept on killing all the poor villagers like that. Oh no, speaking about war crimes. No, oh, they're using sticks. They're using sticks to beat the children. No, run. Run. Oh, yeah, that's what you get. Okay, that king is getting... Oh, he is surviving so... Is he... Okay, he took out like 20 men. He deserves a round of applause or something. That was actually pretty good. Yeah, Bob is down to 9 people. Gug of Tick of Talk is down to 130. The last 7 people for the Bob Nations over here. Come on, Bob, the champion of skulls. Claim a few more skulls. Blood for the blood god, skull for the skull throne. Come on. Where are their final population? They're not on this island. Because it's invaded. Oh yeah, no. This has to be one of their final people. Oh, they're on that boat. That's where they are. It might be a while until Bob is fully taken out. It takes them a while to target boats, is what I found. Alright, put in your bets now. Who's gonna win? Greg or the Eldari? 600 versus 800. More territory, more population, more army. Better choke points. It might actually be close. I think it's gonna come down to who has more cannons remaining. Like, it doesn't really matter how many troops you can send to the meat grinder if they just have cannons and explosions to blow them all away. Okay, yep. Greg of Tick of Talk. Goodbye, your king, your highness. You will now be dethroned and beheaded. And there he is. Come on, kill him. There's only 2 people left. How can he be the king? You're the king of nothing. Nothing. They refuse to kill him. Get rid of one of my... He's the last remaining... But I wonder, if you were the last remaining person, like let's say you're the last remaining person in America, would that make you the president? Or would you be the king? Shower thoughts with talks. I'm pretty sure that would make you like the emperor of all of America. Because the only person, your entire subjects are you. You are the nation. You are the judge, jury, and executioner. Can you try yourself for treason? Okay. This really is turning into shower thoughts. Do you guys ever think there's been like a really bad plague or war which completely destroyed a town or like a nation or something? There was just one person remaining, and that person was just like, I am Greg, the one, and I am now the leader of these lands. And then like you farm potatoes for the rest of your life, because what else you're gonna do? You have to live. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Whoa, oh no. My boys might lose to the dwarves. They just landed a decent sized army over here. And their armies are down to 300. The elves just can't build armies fast enough. Honestly, I think the dwarves might be the best nation when it comes to like long endurance game. They just build armies so much faster in the late game compared to almost everyone else. I believe the orcs might build the armies faster than the dwarves, but only if you turn no aging. We have come back to the medieval age. I think this is also the problem why the elves are falling. The elves, I think, are out of modern weapons. Yep, and I refuse to give them new ones. This is their last big army, and it's full of archers. The age of the cannon, lost technology. It is kind of fitting for their name, them losing everything at the very end when everything goes as well as it possibly could. Yeah, even though they have almost as much population as them, my boys ain't winning this. I'm sad. Alright, time to put it on Ultra Instinct mode and let's just watch the end of my beautiful people. And with that, the had already come to an end. Well, yeah. The last of their population was on that boat over there, which is still being shot at. So weird. I guess I should really rename Greg to Silnesh because that was brutal. Well, I've been Tox. I hope you enjoyed, and consider giving me a like and subscribe and letting me know how I can improve or what you might want to see in the future. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.